African, which is confrontational, probably not the most skillful. You won't see them around the park too much, but there will be a physical challenge for the Irish today, and there'll be a real battle up front, John.
Well, we saw that shot at the start of the programme of the South African dressing room, and Jake White, the South African coach, has written a personal note to each and every player, which he hung on their dressing room peg, about the fact that it's 100 years of South African rugby and they're representing their country today. So that was a lovely touch. Can they rise to the challenge? Quick word, Keith, result?
Without going too cocky, Ireland by 10 to 15.
Well, you just don't know how South Africa will play because there's so many unknown players there playing out of position. It could be tight, but also in the same way, if they don't click or they don't enjoy the atmosphere and the environment that is international rugby, then Ireland could win by 20 points.
OK, well, this is the kind of game that if you like anthems, you're in for a real treat, because you've got 4 coming up. Our commentators are Philip Matthews and Eddie Butler.
Thank you, John. It's not exactly a moonlight serenade here at Lansdowne Road. It's a dark, old, gloomy evening. Floodlit, of course. Many internationals, football, Philip, have been played here. We're about to say goodbye to the old place, though.
We are, but a game under lights is special for the players. They love the atmosphere. It's an evening, one of the last evenings, as you say, in Lansdowne Road is going to be special for both sets of players. An awful lot of South African supporters have travelled for this. They recognise the occasion.
And there's wind here.
Yeah, and it's swirling as well, and that's going to be difficult for both out halves. It's going to be difficult in place kicking, and it's also probably not going to play into Ireland's hands in terms of getting width on the game, because if they feel they've got an edge today, it's going to be out wide, and if this wind continues, then it's going to be difficult to get the width into the game that the Irish will want.
We now pause for quite an extended musical break. And last, but not least, Lansdowne Road on an evening to face the Springboks. Rory Bested at hooker, one of the fine Ulster pack that has emerged, and Neil Best, no relation, in the back row, also an Ulsterman. Very familiar behind the scrum, Peter Stringer today winning his 70th cap. Ronan O'Gara, bags of experience there. And the South African side, well, Johan Ackerman returns to international rugby after 5 years away, and watch out for Pierre Spies, number 8, in the back row. And behind the scrum, a brand new back three, not one cap between Francois Steyn, Bevin Fortuyn and Jaco Pretorius. If Simon Easterby comes on for Ireland, he will be winning cap number 50. And Chili Boy Ralapili, well, he'll have the most colourful name on the field if he comes on in the South African front row. So, Philip, there's John Smith. Today he equals Gary Teichmann's record of leading South Africa for 36 times. Ireland are expected to win.
Yes, they're expected to win, but one thing that all Springbok sides have is a tremendous pride in this jersey. A little bit a throwback to bygone years with the strip that they're wearing today, no branding at all.
Paul Hunnis, who took charge here in 2004, and of course Ireland won there, not without controversial circumstances. The try scored by Ronan O'Gara after the referee had ordered John Smith to lecture his players. Well, the captain was busy lecturing, and Ronan was busy nipping up the blind side.
Yes, and it's a sign of how far this side have come since that last win, because now Ireland can justifiably expect to win this game. And therein maybe lies the problem from Ireland. The tag of favourites doesn't always come comfortably, and despite the fact that the South African side have a number of relatively untried units, you can guarantee they're going to be very, very physical up front. They've got a very big pack.